So, good morning, guys. I just thought I would begin the week. I hope you had a glad and good weekend. Me by myself, I had a good weekend, so I just paused a little bit, but for sure I also did some work, but really tried to just switch off the work for sure. So, what I'm gonna do now or for today, I wanted to share my information with you and also what is about within my company. And so let's begin with this. Yeah? Last week I was a little bit sick, and today we go going a little bit, suddenly into the stuff. But in my opinion, we need this to make sure that this is gonna work. So as you have seen, I was reminded of something, and that's gonna be fine. Um, so by now, we need to figure out the priorities at first. So that can also be a developer stuff, but not really. But as a developer, you should be able to, yeah, to figure out the customer's needs, especially the customer's needs, because the customers don't really know what their needs are. They just know what they want. But in behind, you need to figure out their needs. So what I'm gonna do now, I will just set priorities. Yeah, like I will also put it into the course priorities. Yeah, priorities. Yeah. In my company, I'm going to have an overview about all my priorities, but also what I wanted to show you, let me see, relating to our last Arbeit, like the working times I will go to. As you can see on the sheet, I have some abbreviations in here. So this is going to be the priority, for example. The priority is one field on a user story, and I've got a link and also, but for sure the priorities are like, yeah, to have priorities for sure, and to be able to what's more important than the other thing. So in my opinion, that is what we should do, because we have a limited amount of time. And so we should go through the user stories and figure out what is gonna be really important relating to now. Yeah, this is what we should do. But for sure, on a specific point of time, we should just finish some things. But at this moment, it's going to be fine. So I don't have many workers by now, but later on I want to be able to load the working time into the system for sure. That is why I need it later on. That is really, really important. But relating to the whole company, maybe I need some other stuff earlier, and so I should go for this at first. Yeah? Let me go for this. As you can see here, we have a rhythm. The rhythm is going to be like, okay, it's in German, but the rhythm is giving or is describing how often a described task in the user story has to be executed. So in the daily work, there are going to be workers, and they're going to work on something. And if they need to work on this daily, then it's going to be like this. Also, I have some other stuff in here, like weekly, monthly, and yearly. So I'm able to distinguish the groups among each other. Yeah, so this is going to be like this. Okay. Okay. The rhythm. Okay, that's gonna be the rhythm. And so it's like a priority. What I have, the priority is gonna be daily for sure, because this is needs to be done daily, and it's really worthwhile in the system, in my opinion. but also there are other user stories, and we should go for them as well. Not all the user stories, I will go for the daily ones, so those should be done immediately or as soon as possible, so I'm going for them. And so I have the priorities, can just make an order of them, and I have something like this. And as you can see, there are some priorities in here, and I just figure out what's the best to go. I would say I'm gonna taking the first few ones, and I'm just evaluating if they are more important maybe. And so this is gonna be the technique, right? So we are just taking one of our user stories and say how important this user story is gonna be relating to the company. So this is one tool I already gave to someone. That's why I don't need to have this, but I want to make sure that others can see as well. That's why I will just put in the worker name, so the people who are in charge of this, yeah. And also maybe I should put in the okay, let's say the comment date, what's it gonna be, the status, yeah, what I mean the status, and then the status I should just put in, let's save this. Okay, the status is already in, and so we have the estimated time. It's gonna be this, but we should go like this. The estimation is also some tool or in t-shirt size to evaluate how complex a user story is gonna be, or it's evaluated. So, but in here we just need this. Let me evaluate this a little bit. The last 10 I will evaluate. Release notes überwachen. Release notes. Okay. So I would say that the 2, 5 I left out, and then I'm evaluating the first 5. I think that's not going to be this difficult because we have the cases in the system, so this should be fine. It's already been executed, so this is what I will discuss with my worker later on, or I just put it behind trigger of specific time. Heap size too large. Let's say we are going for the heap size too large because I'm not sure what is better, to go for the switching to or to go for the heap size. And so what I'm gonna do, I go to my emails, and or just also in the system we have the heap size too large. Let me see, I will go for a report because all the emails that are coming into my system are also going to Salesforce, and that is why I should go for them. And in this opportunity, I would say I go to the company information. The company information will give me a hint how much data I have used already. So as you can see, I have used a lot of data in here, but I just need some data, of course. Maybe I should grow a little bit, but I need to make sure to just delete the data. So as you can see, maybe I should delete the email messages because they are causing a lot of trouble, I would say. Let me figure out if it's worthwhile. So later on, by now it's not a big deal because we still have some data in here, so we can go on like this, but you should have a look on this for sure. And as you can see, we have a lot of data in here. The outbounds will be saved and also the inbounds will be saved. And maybe we should just define a process where the email messages are going to be deleted like this. So there are going to be some emails that can be deleted, but let's say, I think we should define it later on. So as you can see here, we should just go for this next time. That is why I will create a new user story and will give it a really high priority, because the priority is pretty high. And this is going to be it. So what you're going to do is delete data like email messages. Define process. We need to define a process for this. So we're going to go like a new feature. We're going to go for the type. The type is one time, and we have the data en def process. Then we're going to have the rhythm. The rhythm is pretty high, or because it's a the delete data is pretty urgent in my opinion. It is pretty difficult. The difficulty is going to be 50, so it's going to be high in my opinion. So we didn't define a development environment by now, but we will do it for sure. And also we have a short description. What we're going to do is data executor. I want to delete email. No, let's say delete records in the system, so that there is gonna be enough storage left. Yeah, I would say the storage, let's tend to gonna be set. Let me just evaluate this a little bit. We are gonna have 77%. Yeah, and the 77%, I'm taking in. Yeah, I'm just maybe I will show you what I'm just thinking about.
Ich kann dich viel besser verstehen, wenn ich mich mit deiner Sprechweise vertraut mache.
Okay. Let's go for the calculator. So my screen is going to be in German, but not a big deal. You're going to have the calculator. It's going to be like this. And as you can see in the system, we're going to have 94% used already, and 77% are going to be in there, in my opinion. So I would say we need an overview at first. Yeah, and as you can see, 0.77 multiplied by 0.94. So the storage we are using with email messages are 72% or something. Let's create some. Well, this is going to be later on. We will just define it, and we'll skip this for sure because we want to develop some stuff. But you also need to be able to do this, in my opinion. We need some storage. The storage needs to be enough. So what we are gonna doing? We need is an overview. Overview of email messages that can be deleted. I would say the oldest, I would say, The oldest maybe can be deleted or just at least out of the system. We will just archive them in the background, but yeah. Oldest data will get a backup. We're gonna have a backup. We need to make sure that we're gonna have a backup, and so we will go for this. Overview of oldest data will get a backup. Overview of email messages, it can be deleted. The oldest data will get a backup. Yeah, I think after this should be fine by now, so we're gonna define this. And we also put in the priority. That is what I failed, so it's gonna be high for sure. And the priority is 1 million, right? So 1, 2, 3. Let me see. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Enter. It's gonna hit save, and we're gonna hit 120 million. Okay. Maybe 1,200,000 like this. And let me go in the whole context relating to this. This is gonna be daily for sure. Yeah? So by now it's gonna be more worthwhile. That's why we will go on with this. Yeah. This is the first what we have done in the morning, and it's, in my opinion, it's enough to do it like this. We have put in a new idea. Yeah, and so in my opinion, it's gonna be good to go like this, just because the data storage, it's pretty highly used, and for sure we can just go on with that, but we should go with the deleting process. That is why I will go on like this, and as I have some time for this, I will go on with you with that. Yeah. But later on I need to go on with the other stuff to develop something. Yeah. I think after this I will just go for the heap size, and that's why but I need some silence for this, so I need to go like this. So the delete data, let's go for this. We want to delete some data, but we don't know what to delete or what we can delete. We have one criteria, and we will just go like this. Yeah, it's like a process, and we need to go for the cases, or let's say no, we want to go for the email messages, and that's why we also go for this object, not for the cases, but for the email messages, because they are consuming a lot, and so it's pretty worth to go for them. So we like email messages. As you can see here, there's no report with this. So at first we make sure that we're gonna get a good report. So we are gonna open the report and we'll have a look on the email messages like this. Let's say email message, it's not in the system. So as you can see, so let me see, SE, I think the RAs, case is also in there, so the tool is also working like I expected. Yeah? I just figured out if the tool is working as expected. So as you can see, it is delivering some kind of A's in here. So in that way you can figure out how the tool is working. I really don't learn it by heart. I will just figure out on the way. And so the tool should be built also because it's saving just time, and you don't need to go into documentation or something, and that's pretty worth it. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go for the report types. The report types are gonna go here, and the report type should be put again, and in the meanwhile I will go for the outbound change set because I will just put in what I've done in the system. So as you can see, the email messages, the email messages cannot be, they cannot be got via a report. That's pretty damn. That's not good in my opinion. That's not really good. But let's say we are going for at least, let me see, email message, email template, list emails. Let me see if we can get the emails somehow. I will go into the developer console for sure, and then I will just get the email messages. For this, I will just clear everything in here. Maybe it didn't clear okay. I just need to close all the stuff in here, and I will go into the system and will make sure via the query editor that we are getting email message, right? Let me see if we can get it. As you can see, we can get it, so it's taking quite some time to load, and yeah, it's pretty much time in my opinion. So what we're gonna do, maybe we will develop a tool for this. As you can see, in Salesforce it's not really possible to create a tool like this or to go like this because it's taking too much time, it's consuming too much time, and yeah, no response from server. So as you can see, the tools are not working like this. So as we don't have any report types, but we need this for sure, we will go on like this. That is why I will go into the system. Let's say Salesforce email message overview. Email message, this is going to be the object for this. So this is going to be our single email message, something like this. Let's just figure out the object for sure. So we have special access rules, that's good. Some stuff what we can do, okay. Fields, it's okay. That's going to be our overview, okay. And some code in there how to use this, it's also okay in my opinion. That's fine, but we need an overview for this. Hello, I'm trying to insert relations to blah blah blah. Reason, okay, that's gonna be the relation. Okay, reason is why. Maybe we can get some more information about this. Migration from Dynamics. Okay, I'm using to make the trick able to do insert operation using data loader. Blah blah blah. No, but I'm doing exactly the same. But I'm stuck with the following. Expect. Okay, please include blah blah blah. I did not find this ever anywhere. Blah blah blah. Okay. Okay, here's just an issue, and maybe we should also chain or put this issue as we want to solve it later on. That's why I will put it in here, and we will create a new issue. We will go like a standard issue, and this is going to be the date. Yeah, I will just put in the date for the month and also the deadline, and I will just put in like this. No, I will just case origin. Let's say where's it gonna be? Papier, somewhere else. Yeah, maybe Kliske tasks. The worker is gonna be me for sure. The priority is medium, and we will have a description for this. What we're gonna do with this is solve the public issue. This is going to be for our environment. We should solve this issue. Let's say how old this is. It's going to be from 2016, and so maybe it's already it has already been done, but maybe not. I really don't know. But this information we also need here. That's why we go like this and hit save, and then I will get a reminder later on for sure. So let's go for the email message. No, this one. There's two other headers that are defined. Okay. Maybe we don't have an overview. Is it here somewhere? Overview. Let's say I want to make a report of this, if this is going to be working or not. It's going to be email message reporting. That's going to be an idea. Okay. As you can see, this is going to be an idea. Simplify, report on something. Yeah, we will just simplify this. We don't read through every single thing in here. I will just get the first. Yeah, I will just put in what I've done so far. So what we're gonna do, we go into our user story. It's also like developing, right? We are just going to develop, and this is gonna. Let's go Ecosia. Yeah. That is what I have done. I will put in this one, and then I will just also yeah, get the right picture. We will download the picture into the downloads session, and also we will just upload the file as we can see it later on. Let's say no, like email message, I think this one. In the meanwhile, I will just put in the stuff from here. It's gonna be like today I will just put in a new folder, December, and I will put all the stuff that is already in the folder. So we're gonna have it, and that's gonna be fine. I will also create a new folder for this. Maybe as you can see, I just put in all the data that has been there. I just put in the folder into the folder, but for now we go like this. And I will put in all the stuff what is there. Okay, so we're gonna have it. Great. That is what we're gonna put. Also, we have put in the picture, and we will go like this for sure. And that is what we have done so far. When enhanced email is enabled, Salesforce will create email message object. Okay. Email sent from Salesforce are saved and task records. Okay. Emails sent. Okay, we have task records. For sure, that's going to be a hint because we can make a. Okay. You can make a report out of tasks. Yeah. If you use Outlook panel, you can log email menu into Salesforce for email received and send out both emails received and the message check and task record. So that's going to be an outbound, right? And the inbound should be also something like this. Let's go for the inbound. How to differentiate? Blah, blah, blah. The inbound is going to be saved as cases, to be honest. Yeah. So what we're going to do? We have the outbounds, and the outbounds are going to be saved like tasks. So we're going to go for the task, and let's go for this one, the task and events. So we continue with this, and we need to get the oldest task. So we just put out remove column, refresh. Yeah. Let's say we are just putting out if it's a task, the status is also okay, the priority got out, the assigned, the lead, the opportunity, and the date something. Let's go for the subject for sure. And we have a subject. Let's say we will go for all the subjects. Subject. Oh, that's going to be a subtype. Maybe I would. But we have a subject in here. The subject will gonna go here. The lead will gonna go out. The assigned will gonna go out. The status is gonna be there. The case, and also I think we have all the columns in here that we need. But for now, we also go to all the stuff, all activities. Date on, I will say no limitations in here. Yeah, I will just go for all. The range is going to be all the time. That's why I apply this. Open activities, and we're showing just the tasks, or only the tasks, and then we apply this. And this is going to be save and run. Yeah. This is going to be our outbounds something. That is why I will just go for the report now for the company information again. The company information is something like this. That's why I'm going into this, and then okay, we have the email messages, that's for sure, but we also need the tasks. As you can see, the tasks are not that high, but they are relating to the email messages. Yeah, and that is why we will just figure out the tasks. Yeah, what are they related to? But as you can see, there are some not really. Okay, we don't have many tasks, to be honest. There are going to be some filters. No, I will also all activities. Yeah, I will just okay. I want to have all the activities, please. Hit enter. Enter. I can't save this. Look. I will just do this. I have made it a little bit smaller, and then it's done. So as it's done, it's all activity, and then we go for all the activities and not only mine. But as you can see, we have put all the activities in here. Okay, it's not all the activities. We're gonna have open activities, but we want to go for all activities for sure. Yeah? That's why I open and closed ones. Hit save, and then we're gonna go for everything, I think. It's gonna be 700, so it's not that much. That's why it's not gonna be worth it. So in my opinion, we can go for the cases. That's why we can go for another report. And so we go for the, no, let's go for all the reports that are there already. So we go for the case ones. Average cases by account, blah, blah, blah. Case, some overview, invalid email address, not report prio, prios, today by origin. Let's say we're gonna have this as a pattern. We go like into edit, and we will just save that as, and we will just cases like user story. That's gonna be the number 100. Okay, 0 100. Yeah, cases 100, and also okay, my bad. The 100 is gonna be delete something. Yeah, delete email messages define process. Just to be sure that we can understand this private. So let's save it in private. It's fine in my opinion. But we really need to define a process for deleting stuff. That's why we will filter all cases of all the time. So we're gonna go like put everything out. Yeah. We have no filters in there. We have some data in there, but we need the age, the date, time, something. Yeah, date time open maybe. Let's say we go for another date, open date, case date, last modified date for sure, but the closed date, case, blah blah blah. Yeah, I think the last modified date would be fine. The last modified date is going to be this, so we can just make it a remove group. Case comment last modified. Okay, that's case comment something. Okay, let's say for last modified date, we're gonna put this in. We hit it back, and then we hit save and run. Then we're gonna have all the data in here. So we have more cases in here, and cases are also linked to email messages, right? So what we're gonna do is to have a look on the age, and so we are gonna bring it into an order, and so we have an order, so this order is pretty much, and as you can see we have a last modified date as well. It's gonna be pretty late as I see. Let me see the last modified date maybe. I think we should go like another way. The last modified dates look pretty like this, but the older the messages, the better, I think. So what we're gonna do, as you can see, we have some Jira something, some Jira tickets, and then we can define what kind of data we want to delete. Let's say we are deleting something until a date. And so what we're going to do is we will just put in the filters. We will just prepare filters. We just put in a filter like it's going to be the last modified date. No, it's going to be the age. That's gonna be the age. That's gonna go for age, and the age is let's say we are just putting in another page for this. The age. Okay, that's gonna be the age. Let's run this one. Okay. As you can see, the report hasn't been saved properly, so I just changed the properties and put in the description correctly, because I want to be able to figure this out later on, and so I just need it like this. Yeah. If I go to reports later on, and it's pretty important in my opinion, and so I will also put in like reports, definition, and handling, yeah, something like this. Then we can just go to all reports and we just define like this. As you can see, we are not seeing this, but we can just delete data and then we can find it. Okay, we can find it via the name for sure. So, but we can just take some user story stuff and we are able to find a report for sure. So this is how to use this actually, but the description should also be done, and but we are also able to get the number, yeah. And so we go like this. As you can see, we cannot find it, but if we are deleting like this, we can do it. But maybe we should just we should just go in and save it in another way. And let's go like the properties. Yeah, that is what you really have to look on. So we're gonna have minus and also like this. That is also what we need to make sure. We go like let's say this, and delete data. That's fine in my opinion. So if that is not in let's say the 100, yeah, the 100, delete data, something, yeah, something like this. And maybe we can just also, let's see, the acceptance criteria. Do I have it here somewhere? No. What about the short description? Why is it not there? Okay, I have made it an own, my bad. That's going to be the short description, and that is what we should put into the user story to be able to understand this. And also we should put in the acceptance criteria to understand the context, right? So like this. We should just write it ahead, acceptance criteria, and also we need to put it in like like this. It's going to be the short description. Okay, let's hit save, and so we have saved it. So we can run it here, and now we can just define the filters, right? So what we're going to do for this, we can shrink the filters for sure, and also we can just go on with this. And let's go and shrink the filters a little bit, and let's say we are just defining it like this, and that's why I need to go to edit and make the order correctly, and I will just go like this. No, that's the wrong one, I would say. No, I think that was fine. No, let's go like this. The highest one comes first, and then we save and run. Okay, and we have some plans in here. That's going to be the filter, and that's going to be the one. Okay. As you can see, the age is pretty high, and so what we're gonna do, we just go into at least one of this, and we'll have a look on this. And something happened back there. That's pretty, yeah, I would say there. What I'm gonna do, I have a look on the messages, if there's gonna be a message or something that should be in here. And actually that should also be an email message in here. But as you can see, there is no email message, and so we don't need to relate them. In my opinion, there's gonna be a related stuff, but let's go for the email message case relation. Yeah, we just make sure that we have an overview like this. Maybe we put on missing custom fields. Yes, it's gonna be an idea, right? No, is this gonna be the idea? No, that's gonna be the question. They have no emails in there. Or is there no standard? You can take it, yeah. Also, we just can get the idea, and so that's pretty current issue, and so it's gonna be fine in my opinion. So as you can see here, we have the idea at also some points has been posted 4 years ago, but they are not doing anything about this. As it is an idea, in my opinion, we can just do it. Yeah, maybe we just should open up. We open the close tab. We go for this, and we will create a new case. Yeah, we just create a new case, or we will just get the case that we just created. Yeah, let's go for the case. We getting all the cases, and yeah, that's the recently viewed. Okay, solve the public issue. My bad. Case number for sure. Yeah, it's gonna be the case number. Notification. Solve the public issue. Yeah. We're gonna go for this, and we will just put in more more information in here. As you can see, we just go for the post and put some trailblazer. There is an idea about reporting email message objects. Yeah? This is just an idea, and in my opinion, we should just go on with this idea. And I need to be able to report on which users are sending emails through Salesforce as email message object records, and those logging emails as tasks. I would say we will take the issues, one by one. That's going to be the technique, in my opinion. The technique would be just to take this one and to develop this, as I assume it is a problem that is really needed. Or a tool that is really needed, and so we go for this tool. And as you can see, we just had the problem, and also other people have the problem. Yeah, that's going to be the email message reporting. That's why we will define it. In my opinion, we should define it with Visualforce, because Visualforce is going with Classic as well. And Visualforce is also compatible with Lightning, or should be compatible, and so we go for a Visualforce page. It's not that fancy, but at first we need to make it one, and after this we will make it fancy for sure. Okay. That is why I will define a new tool for sure, as it is not possible to do. But I want to have the relation between cases and email messages, so I will just get some one case to another, setting up email to case or on-demand email, or it's an issue in our environment. That's why I will solve it for our environment. Yeah, but also it's an issue for the community. And so I'm linking my environment to the community really properly, I think. That's why I will concentrate on the email message, as it's pretty worth, because we will have less data storage later on. And so but we need some data storage, and that's why we should go for this. Case comments, okay. Comment body, yeah. Send overview, works in Salesforce. I guess something got fixed. Select from case where ID. I think the email messages are gonna be a relationship to a case. We can just figure it out via the object manager. Yeah. Let's say we are going for the email message, and so we can just guess. Yeah. We can just go into the object system. We can go for the fields, and then we can go for a case if this is a parent case. Yeah? As you can see, there's going to be a case, and that's why they have a relationship to each other. And so you know what is it going to be, or we can go to the schema, into the. We can go back for sure. We can go back to the schema builder. And so in here we can figure out how it's going to be the relation between schema builder relation between as objects, right? So like this. There's going to be the relation, and all the objects are going to be like, let's say we need an email message, then we put in at first we clear, yeah? Then we have the email message in there, and then we want to have the relation to a case. So this is going to be the case. Let's say we are going into this, and then can we also put the stuff from here? No. It's a little bit strange, to be honest. Can I just? Okay. I think we have it also in here. Auto layout. Thank you. We'll go in a little bit closer. As you can see, we have the relations between email message and also case. Yeah? The case has a relation among each other, as you see in here. And so that's going to be a parent case, a lookup case. Okay, but this is not what I wanted to do. I want to have it for email messages, and so the email message is related to this and also to this. Yeah? And we have two for them, to be honest. Let me see. It's gonna be here. Let me see. We have a parent case and also the related to. Okay, we have two relations to the case. Yeah? And but I would summarize the tool a little bit. It would become a general tool, and so we go for the acceptance criteria for sure. Oldest backup overview that can be deleted, the oldest. Yeah. You can choose some as objects. You can choose some relations. You can choose some fields. That is what I'm seeing in here. You can choose some fields in here, and we just need a schema builder for sure. Let's see in there for sure. Let's go like this. Okay. Got it. Okay, got it. So we also have a case source. Okay. Chosen data like 3 to 5 will be shown. like we can shrink this, like with relations for sure. Um, choose some conditions to shrink data. We need to be able to choose fields and conditions. Conditions, I would say. It's some kind of the report builder, I would say. But the report builder is not open source, to be honest. But for later on, we would use it, in my opinion, or would need it. Maybe we should go on like this. Later on, it must be possible to delete data, yeah? Chosen data can be deleted. Chosen data will have a backup. Backups can be switched off. Chosen data. Yeah. We will have chosen data. Cases, storage use, outbound change, set, delete data. We will save this. And in my opinion, that's a good one to schedule. Yeah. As you can see, maybe we also should put in the, let me see, the case. The case we should relate to, because the case is gonna be this one. Is it this one? No. Gonna be cases. Solve the public issue. Solve public issues like this. Hit share. And maybe we can also go to the app exchange and have a look on this. Yeah, maybe somebody didn't do this yet, so we just should go to the Salesforce app exchange and have a look on this. Is that gonna be Salesforce app exchange? As you can see here, this is gonna be the app exchange, and we should go for this as well. Yeah. Like this, hit save. In my opinion, this is also a good source to go. Let's use the last 3 minutes just for this. We go for email message like this, only this word, nothing more. We will have a look on this, and file attachments notes. Let's say what is it gonna doing. If there's nothing, we will just provide a new functionality for sure. It says Salesforce files, notes and attachments, and read a list of the parent. Okay, that is not what we want to have. We want a good overview of this, and so we will go for this for sure. Yeah, and that is what we will develop within the next sessions. Maybe in between, it's also gonna be important to import data and to do it. Let's say what causes further planning. I just put in the data and then also the delete process. Yeah, further planning like the delete. Okay, hit save. Now you also have a schedule a little bit. Yeah. I figured out the schedule. As you can see, I really cannot figure out beforehand what to do or what syllabus you will have, but for sure I will try to make it. Thanks for your attention, and have a nice day. I will just also, let me see, no, I will just go for the chatter, but I will do it offline. Have a nice day. Bye. Let's do it.